Alrighty guys, what's going on today? So today I'm going to be talking to you guys about the Fender Custom Shop Performance Series patch cable. Yeah, patch cables are great. Why I got these? Well, guitarist first of all. So I also use pedal boards, and to connect one pedal to the next you need something called a patch cable. So if you're a guitarist of any kind, you know that. I've used pedals, you know that. And so, but you know, not all patch cables are made equal. That's one thing I've definitely learned. Always trusted Fender and their cables as well. I've always loved their Performance Series cables, and so I figured, hey, why not get one that's a patch cable as well? And so I did. And so far, you know, I've used this thing for I have a bunch of these, and I connect them all over my pedal board, and I've used them for years, and they sound really, really great. And you know, yeah. These ones are 6 inches, though obviously they do come in a pretty wide array of sizes. I think 5 inches too, up to like, you know, something like 20 feet. You're really going like to full cable status. Although for pedal boards, you shouldn't be doing that. These ones, yeah, are 6 inches. They're also made out of the tweed, which I absolutely love. Tweed is just such like a classic look. I have a tweed guitar case that was made by Fender. Same kind of look, has that like, you know, mustard yellow brown. It's really old school, kind of has like that 70s sort of vibe to it. So I've always loved the color. It's more just like a style thing. It has, I don't think it, you know, it doesn't really make it higher quality or anything like that. It just kind of like adds a little bit of flair to your setup. So I like that, you know, because most cables are black, and it's like that can get kind of boring after a while. So it's like, why not get something that's a little bit funky, a little bit different. Braids on here are very, very thick. They are 8 millimeters in diameter, which is, you know, the reason that's so great is because, you know, first of all, you know, it won't pick up many other signals. So if you've ever run like cables, lots of patch cables through a bunch of different pedals, then, you know, at some point you start to notice that you're picking up different road signals, such as like radio signals, outside frequencies and bars or things that you're playing at. And so having a thicker cable kind of helps to relieve that. Also just makes it a lot stronger, a lot sturdier, something that's not going to tear, kind of has tension relief and whatnot. And also, you know, they're extremely pliable as well, which is something that you want when you're working with a patch cable, because most likely you're going to have a bunch of pedals on your board. Your pedals are going to be somewhat, you know, pretty close to each other, and you're going to be able to need to, you know, plug one into and out of a pedal right here, twist it around, and then plug this one into the pedal right here. And that's kind of how these all look, just like this on my board. And it's nice because, you know, when I'm done with them, they go back out. They're in regular form, and you know, they don't stay like kinked or it doesn't tear or anything like that. So it's nice. It's good to have a patch cable that is very, very pliable like that. The connectors on here, they are made with a commercial grade nickel. Nothing spectacular, but you know, they sound really good. Basically just add a little bit of extra clarity to your sound. They're very, very, very tough as well. There's 95% OFC copper coverage shield on the inside. If you know anything about cables or whatever, oxygen-free copper, always good to have. Essentially just adds a little bit more protection and enhances the sound of your cables. But it just helps to transfer signal in a more true manner, I guess you could say. I do love the right angles on these things. I think for all patch cables, for guitars, you should have right angles on them. Don't know if I've seen them without. I'm sure there are somewhere. But I love these. Again, I think it just makes it so you can use your cables in closer range. If this thing were to be sticking out fully, it would be hard to, you know, put your cables so close to each other. So the right angles are really, really nice. You also have the brown jackets on the end. That's cool because, you know, you have your jackets that are typical on cables, and those are going to, you know, protect them from when you're unscrewing them and changing them, from taking them apart. You can twist these off, by the way. These are twisting connectors, so if you ever need to, you know, take off and resolder on a contact piece, then you can do that. So the cool thing about the brown jackets, though, is it fits kind of with the vibe of the whole cable, and you know, kind of fits that whole, I guess, yeah, like 70s sort of tweed theme. Yeah, if you're looking for a good patch cable for your pedal board, I highly recommend these. Again, Fender Custom Shop Performance Series patch cable. And yeah, go ahead, check it out. Alrighty, you guys, take it easy.